I murdered my biological father just to pursue your love. A 3-minute book read. Today, we're reading Journey Under the Midnight Sun. The male lead, Ryoji Kirihara, stands at the first crossroads of his life. If he finds himself on the wrong path, a dead end, would he have the courage to choose another way? This question leads us to a deeper thought. Do we truly have the chance to become a different version of ourselves? Though it seems like a deterministic question, when I closed Journey Under the Midnight Sun, I couldn't stop thinking about it, because no one wants to live such a life. So then, who decides the person we've become today? The story reveals 3 layers of endless sorrow. First is the disillusionment of love. Then comes the despair toward human nature. And finally, the helplessness of ordinary people who, no matter how hard they try, cannot break through the barriers of social class. A murder case sets the story in motion, intertwining the fates of 2 elementary school children. The male protagonist, Ryoji Kirihara, kills a family member to protect the female lead, Yukiko Nishimoto, and in turn, Yukiko also kills her own relative to protect Ryoji. Over the next 19 years, they continue eliminating anyone who might expose their secret. Yukiko gradually rises into the upper class of society, while Ryoji remains trapped at the very bottom. They are like fated companions, bound together in a hopeless yet unwavering love. A string of mysterious deaths around them sparks police suspicion. After 19 years of relentless pursuit, the horrifying truth is finally revealed. In the end, Ryoji's death takes with it Yukiko's shattered soul. Love fades, and the story reaches its conclusion. What makes Journey Under the Midnight Sun stand out the most is its structure and the author's uniquely unconventional way of thinking, completely different from the norm, giving the story an exceptionally distinctive form. In Japanese literature, works exploring human nature and social realities are abundant. They tend to be quiet, somber, and reserved in tone. Although themes like crime or serial murders appear frequently, many of these stories fall flat, predictable, and dull in plot, causing reader fatigue. Even though I was told from the start that this was not a typical detective novel, but rather a love story, it wasn't until I had read over 100 pages that I gradually came to understand it. And that is exactly where the story's charm lies, using the familiar structure of a detective story to tell a tale of love. The author never directly portrays the emotional connection between Yukiko and Ryoji, yet the entire novel is laced with clues and foreshadowing, revealing a brilliant sense of logic and structure. A great work is often defined by its restraint and precision. Japanese detective novels have a distinct character, highly informative, with authors possessing vast knowledge and a deep interest in real-world issues, far surpassing that of other countries. After finishing Journey Under the Midnight Sun, I was overwhelmed by an indescribable emotion. When I saw the words, "the end," it felt like a powerful wave of feeling washed over me, plunging me into deep thought and silence. even moments later, I couldn't shake off the emotion. Asterisk, even after a while, I still couldn't shake off that feeling. Journey Under the Midnight Sun truly deserves to be called one of the greatest masterpieces for a winter night. And finally, I'd like to share with you a quote from the book to conclude today's reading. There are two things in this world that one must never look at directly: the sun and the human heart.